students, hope all of you have had your breakfast in the morning. No doubt your mothers would have made some tasty dishes for lunch and dinner too. Where does all these food that we prepare and eat come from? We readily go to the shop and bring the various commodities required for cooking, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what the condition was in the olden days? Here's a small exercise for you. Prepare a list of various places from where food and commodities required for preparing food items come from. Today we have so many supermarkets, bakeries, restaurants and many other places where we can get food. But where did the people in the olden days, say thousands of years back, get their food from?
Collecting fruits, flowers, hunting birds and animals, wild grains, honey, edible roots and tubers in the forests were some of the main ways in which people gathered food in the olden days.
Strange, isn't it? The people belonging to this period did not grow crops or rear animals. Here is another exercise for you. For the next class, prepare a list of items that are collected from the forest and how do we use them in our daily lives. Now, let's see how food is grown. Today, we have so many tools like knives, scissors, crowbars and many equipments that we use for different purposes. These make our work fast and easy. In the early days too, people made use of some tools in their day-to-day lives. Any guesses what the tools in that olden days were made of?
The tools in the earliest days were made of bones, stone and wood because these were easily available to them. Generally, the stones found naturally are blunt and are of no use. In the initial stages, the edges of large stones were sharpened with the help of another stone. This served as a tool for cutting flesh, digging the soil for tubers, and for hunting animals.
Thousands of years later, people began to make small tools from the stones. Here are some images that will help you to understand how the tools were made.
Small pieces made from the hard stones that were used by these people are called microliths. These pieces were fixed to wooden or bone handles that served as sickles, knives, etc. In addition, they were used to dig the soil, cut the barks of the trees, stitch clothes, remove the skin of animals, and use them for covering their bodies, to cut meat, and so on.
Isn't it surprising to know how people in the earlier days made tools out of stones and fulfilled a variety of purposes? Fire is one of the important discoveries for the humans. It is the discovery of fire that has brought so many changes in the lives of human beings.
The friction caused by striking the stones produced heat and hence fire was discovered. Initially, the people in the earlier days made fire by striking two stones.
The fire helped the people in the early days to eat cooked food rather than raw food or raw flesh. In addition, the fire was also used to keep away the wild animals and for lighting in the caves.